What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be going over the best fragrances to wear for the summer. Almost all of the fragrances on this list have gotten me compliments almost every time that I wear them, so I hope you guys enjoy the fragrances that I'm about to mention, and with that being said, let's get started. Fragrance number one is actually a fragrance that I had picked up not too long ago. It's a newer one in my collection, and that is Afnan 9 p.m. Night Out. Guys, I picked this up for about 30 something bucks on Joma Shop, and it smells just so good. You get a mix of fruits like dragon fruit and apple with some strong vanilla in there. And what I really like about this is that it's a very playful and youthful fragrance, great for parties in the summertime, and it also lasts like a crazy amount of time. And with that being said, I think that's with all Middle Eastern fragrances. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've smelled a Middle Eastern fragrance that has poor longevity. For the most part, they're all affordable and they all last a very long time. Out of all of the Afnan 9 p.m. fragrances in the line, this one, the Night Out edition, is the sweetest and it's the most longest lasting, and I think it's the best smelling. So if one of you guys are wanting to get an Afnan fragrance, I really suggest this one right here. I spray this on about like 7 to 8 times, and I find myself being able to smell this throughout the whole day, and I mean all 12 hours. A lot of people think that you have to spend a good amount of money to get a fragrance that smells good, but that's what I really like about these Middle Eastern fragrances, is that I picked this up for like 30 bucks, like I said, and it smells so good. And the bottle is also very, very nice, guys. Like, you wouldn't think that this costs 30 bucks. It's good quality, it sprays good. Yeah, guys. This is just really good. 10 out of 10. The best way that I would describe this fragrance is that it's a tropical masterpiece. If you're a fan of like the sweetness from the Le Beau line and the JPG fragrances, that sweet coconut, tropical vibe of fragrances, I think you guys will really, really like this, just because it kind of is in that same space and vibe. Talking about JPG fragrances, guys, fragrance number 2, you guessed it, Paradise Garden. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with me, but this, out of all the Le Beau fragrances, is the best smelling. From Paradise Garden, you get notes of coconut, fig, and sandalwood. When this first came out a few years ago, it was one of the most talked about fragrances on the internet, and for good reasons. I mean, this fragrance smells super good and like the perfect summer fragrance. I like to wear this fragrance a lot when I go to a pool party or when I go to the beach with friends, just because I believe it works really well. This fragrance smells very fun. It's like for the charismatic kind of guy, somebody who doesn't take themselves too seriously all the time and is the funny person in the group. Before I had the money to buy all these fragrances, I remember going to Sephora like super frequently just to smell this fragrance because of how much I enjoyed it. And I think that if I were to go through this whole bottle, I would definitely repurchase it again. Fragrance number 3, we have Rasasi Hawas Ice. Now, I picked this up about almost a week ago, guys, and I have been wearing it every day since. I fell into the hype of this because I saw FB Fragrances on YouTube hype this up for just way too long, and I had to see what it was about. This is just one of those fragrances that I can't get enough of. Although I got this a week ago, I think that I will be wearing this a lot this summer. The best way I would describe this fragrance is that it smells like a lemon Italian ice. I do pick up on the note of musk on this fragrance, which I feel like is the backbone of it. And I really like that because it just gives it that masculine vibe that I like in fragrances. I think Rasasi really did their thing with this fragrance. I mean, I really enjoy wearing it, and for some reason, when I wear it, it just gets me in a good mood. Oftentimes when I wear this to the gym, a lot of my buddies will ask me what I'm wearing, so I put them on and I tell them, hey, it's Rasasi Hawas Ice. By the way, if you like the fragrance Versace Eros, then I think you'll really like Rasasi Hawas Ice. They're both very playful and super sweet fragrances that are attention grabbing. And for some reason, when I smelled this for the first time, it kind of reminded me of Versace Eros. If any of you guys think that as well, let me know. All right, guys, fragrance number 4. Now, this one is up there in, I would say, the top 10 fragrances in my collection, guys. That is Sospiro Vibrato. Can we just talk about how beautiful this bottle is, guys? I mean, look at that. A velvet texture and with the beautiful cap. What I mostly get from Sospiro Vibrato is ginger, citrus, and vanilla. I believe that this is the best ginger fragrance on the market right now. It is just super refreshing, especially with this heat that's going on right now. And something that I really like about this fragrance is that it just smells fun. It smells just not basic like Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel, which are good fragrances, don't get me wrong, but this just smells super creative and fun. And when I smell this and close my eyes, it kind of just takes me to being in like the Amalfi Coast on a boat, sipping on a nice drink. This right here is another fragrance I would consider a 10 out of 10 fragrance, and I am confident that a lot of people would think the same as well. And lastly on this list of summer fragrances, we have Gulf Orchard's Vanguard. Notes of this fragrance include ambergris, moss, and a smoky dark pineapple with some spices. The vibe that this fragrance gives off is that of somebody who is well groomed and well dressed. I have been searching the internet hard for what is the best cologne for Creed Aventus Absolute, and a lot of people were saying that it's this. Now, I have really been liking the Creed Aventus DNA. I just think that it's universally great smelling and it's a super safe fragrance, and one of those fragrances that you could just reach for almost every day. Out of all the fragrances that I mentioned on this list, this one is for sure the most masculine and the most mass appealing. What I really like to do with this fragrance is use this as like my base for layering it with other fragrances. For example, since this is very fresh and musky and smoky, I will mix this in with a fragrance like YSLY, or what's another one I usually mix with? Acqua di Gio. I like to mix a fresh fragrance with this, and I just feel like it makes it like dark and masculine, and I really like it. So if you guys have Vanguard, I recommend you guys give that a shot. Recently, a lot of people have been preferring Creed Aventus Absolute rather than the original, mostly because it has a richer scent profile, but also lasts a lot longer. By the way, if you guys are looking for another Creed Aventus type clone that isn't this one, I would suggest this one for you guys. Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. It's great. It's like a combination of Dior Sauvage and Creed Aventus. And again, I like to use this to layer my fragrances. I feel like it just adds that extra freshness and smokiness that I like in some fragrances. All right, guys, now those are fragrances that I recommend you guys for the summertime. If you guys have made it to this part of the video, I want you guys to see that you don't have to spend necessarily so much money on these expensive fragrances and stuff. You could pick up some affordable stuff like the Vanguard or the Hawas or the Afnan for about like less than 50 bucks and smell good, and the fragrance will last you a long time as well. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you guys would like to see a specific fragrance reviewed, comment that down below. And till next time, peace.